Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, June 1st. It's already June. Wow, that's uh, fast start to the year. It's almost halfway over. Just a housekeeping note, you'll probably see the blue on my elbow. I just donated plasma today. I do it twice a week. I think it's a great thing to do. It's life-saving. A lot of people need it for various reasons, not including hospitalizations and things like that. And they give you a little cash. Sometimes it's like $50. Sometimes it's like 100. At the place I went, your first eight they pay like $1,100, which is a pretty good deal to get in. Somebody needs some good money as long as you can meet the requirements. So I'd like to throw a shout out to my friends at Griffles. Um, that I usually spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours with them. I go in a little bit early. I have it on today because I'm at a point where I have to switch arms. I've been doing my left. This is about the 20th time, so I've got to switch arms because the vein starts like a little bit of bleeding at the end that doesn't happen when you first start. The vein gets a little bit of worked over a couple of months. But so just to kind of give you guys an update in case you see it on there, probably right after I do this video, before I do the second one, I will be taking this off. So anyway, this is um, this is something I wanted. I should have done a few weeks ago. I did do a video on business entities. So I want to talk to you about Wyoming. Wyoming is the best state to register your business, an LLC, or incorporated. It's far greater than Delaware and Nevada. And when you see both of these companies that I'm going to recommend, I'm doing one company in this video. I'll do a second video in a few minutes after this one with the second company. They have all the explanations you'll need. You can go through it. The first company is a company out of Buffalo, Wyoming, which is up near Sheridan. It's called, and their website is wyregisteredagent.net. And they're phenomenal. I have my holding company, Private Money Holdings, is through them, and I have other entities through the other company. I have some LLCs in Colorado still, but they're all subservient to the holding company. As I discussed in the video a couple weeks ago, I prefer to have a holding company, and then I have three or four entities. One's a financial company, one's my construction company, and then I also have a company that basically does all the purchasing. And then if you're doing rental properties, apartments, things like that, you want to have a property management entity where your tenants basically pay the rents. And then if you don't have a property management company, eventually you want to get big enough where you contract it. Then you can either keep that one or you can dissolve it. But then you have your purchasing company, which would purchase all the it purchase any of the services, the vendors. It would take care of like if you do clean out and prep turnover for your next tenant, if you do tenant turnover, also anything you have to buy, if you have to, and then you have your construction company, which allows you to go get contractor accounts at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, Ace, Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore, all the suppliers you need. So you can go use that and then become a general contractor. In most states, you can be your own contractor and pay yourself. And then you can have a general or a project manager. Either you're a general contractor yourself or you can be a project manager. You can go either way. We'll talk about that in the scope of work and the rehab classes and their videos. Obviously you have a finance company which handles all your money and all that stuff. Then you have the holding company. Then each additional, if you're doing rental properties, each additional property has an LLC. So that way you don't have three companies. You don't have three properties under one LLC. One gets a little trouble. Maybe somebody slips and falls, which should be covered under insurance. But let's say the other case, you have five properties, one of them goes south. Maybe you have to give it back to the lender or get something like that. We don't have them all because I actually know a guy who put three into one, and he basically got the other two properties foreclosed on because they used the equity in those to basically cover that their loss in that one, and they had all three were in the same LLC, and they took them all. They paid off whatever the loans on those, and they basically took the equity. So I recommend that. So I'm going to share a screen. Give me a second. I know how to share a screen now. It just takes me a second to do it. So this is a company, Buffalo Registered Agents. They're a registered agent service in Wyoming. I took a few screenshots, but I'm just going to walk you through this because you'll see two things. They also have one for incorporation, another one if you want to domesticate, if you have an LLC in Alabama now, but you want to transfer it. So they start as low as $49 a year and for the registered agent service. But they have a thing called the firm. You can actually do an LLC for $149. Their firm is a different package that includes a few more items. You'll be able to see it on their website, which is wyregisteredagent.net, and you'll be able to see all their services. They can help you with virtual office. They can help you with mail forwarding. You can how many times you want it. Do you want it once a month? Do you want it daily? They have a fee for that. You prepay. It's all good. You can get a number. They can help you with your tax ID with the IRS. Very good service. You'll get if you take you get an address up there. It'll be in Sheridan, Wyoming, or Buffalo, Wyoming, which is, north of Casper. I live obviously in the Denver area, so I would just take I-25 straight up. It'd take me about a couple hours to drive up there, but this is a service that I do recommend. Is this company, Buffalo Registered Agents? They also do statutory trusts. I will do another video on statutory trusts in Wyoming because it's probably the only state, to my knowledge, and I'll check on that before I do the video, that allows you to be both a trustee and a beneficiary, and how that works. I'll explain that when I do that video. They also have it, and the same company, and I will provide you with their website for that. It looks the same, but it's different name, different domain, and all that stuff. So this is Buffalo Registered Agents. Like I said, wyregisteredagent.net. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of me. And with that, I'm going to close this video out. I'm going to go to the next one. And I ask you, please like, share, and subscribe. You'll be able to get the content. You'll also be able to find information, including on vendors, at facebook.com/group/other people's money show. And you can find, you can get a hold of me and I can help you put the right direction. With that, I'm going to sign off on this video, and I will start the next video in about 10 or 15 minutes. So you may see them on YouTube. You may see them, they're 10 or 15 minutes apart when they're actually recorded, but I don't want to go into too much. Sometimes it gets confusing. So I'm going to try to keep videos, like if I'm talking about vendors, I may have 5 vendors, I'll do 5 videos, just to kind of give you a heads up, just makes it cleaner. So anyway, I am signing off on this video. I will see you guys in about on the next video, 10 or 15 minutes. Thank you.